Hey Messiah, Texas. Welcome back to 5 Minute Fridays. Today we'll be going over Psalm 74. I am Mateo, and I am so honored to be going through this with y'all. So let's get started. Psalm 74, a psalm of Asaph. O God, why have you rejected us for so long? Why is your anger so intense against the sheep of your own pasture? Remember that we are the people you chose long ago, the tribe you redeemed as your own special possession. And remember Jerusalem, your home here on earth. Walk through the awful ruins of the city and see how the enemy has destroyed your sanctuary. There your enemies shouted their victorious battle cries. There they set up their battle standards. They swung their axes like woodcutters in a forest, and with axes and picks they smashed the carved paneling. They burned your sanctuary to the ground, and they defiled the place that bears your name. Then they thought, let's destroy everything. They burned down all the places where God has worshipped. We no longer see your miraculous signs, and all the prophets are gone, and no one can tell us when it will end. How long, O God, will you allow our enemies to insult you? Will you let them dishonor your name forever? Why do you hold back your strong right hand? Unleash your powerful fists and destroy them. You, O God, are my King, from ages past, bringing salvation to the earth. You split the sea by your strength and smashed the heads of the sea monsters. You crushed the heads of the Leviathan and let the desert animals eat him. You caused the springs and the streams to gush forth, and you dried up the rivers that never run dry. Both day and night belong to you, and you made the starlight and the sun. You set the boundaries of the earth, and you made both summer and winter. See how these enemies insult you, Lord. A foolish nation has dishonored your name. Don't let these wild beasts destroy your turtle doves. Don't forget your suffering people forever. Remember your covenant promises, for the land is full of darkness and violence. Don't let the downtrodden be humiliated again. Instead, let the poor and needy praise your name. Arise, O God, and defend your cause. Remember how these fools insult you all day long. Don't overlook what your enemies have said or their growing uproar. Whew, there's a lot with that. To kind of summarize and see where the Father really showed me this week. Psalm 74 was a lament and a heartfelt cry for God's intercession in just this time of calamity and suffering that they are going through. As he talks about the mourning and the desecration of the temple, he pleads with God for restoration. He also takes time to reflect about the past and just holding on for hope, asking for hope in the midst of the confusion and what he's struggling just to see. The psalmist he knows what's going on, but he doesn't know what's going on. And he's just asking for divine intervention in the present time. In this psalm, for me, it really combines grief and at the same time trying to just process God's faithfulness and power while applying it to the everyday and everything that they see, everything that is just around them. And I feel like this really relates to the everyday psalm that we live in our lives, just through the dark periods and the things that we go through. He is good for it. The Father has a great heart. He has a wonderful heart. And I think in this, it's really just pleading for just the Lord to just rise up, for just, Father, just take over the oppression that we just feel. And I feel that he is just asking for such a plea for that because he knows the sovereignty that the Father has. And I feel like that's so relatable through the seasons and the things that we go through. Sometimes we don't know what's going on, and it's really hard for us to see that and to notice that. So my encouragement to y'all is just to really hold on to that hope and to be in a spirit of rejoicing as you go forward, because know that the Father does have you. So that's what I got from Psalm 74. I hope that this was good fruit to y'all. I pray blessings upon all of you. And remember that you have friends at Masai, Texas.